Here we are again, 2 weeks in a row, acting like I've never podcasted before. Where's the audio coming from? I hear the intro, but oh, there it is. Here we are again. Found it. There it is, guys. And that pretty much sums up my day. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy CK2K alongside my co-host Wars World, aka B War, aka Brandon, who uploaded a video today.
Believe it or not.
Go check out the homie. His video is up. And no, I'm not wearing a Lakers jersey. It's a Will Smith Bel Air Academy jersey. Yes.
Although we would wholesomely welcome you after today. We totally understand if you decided to jump ship.
I don't want it. I don't want to go. I'm not going anywhere. I'm sticking with my guys.
Chris Tiller, I extended the invite.
I'm sticking with my guys. I'm going to keep the same energy I would have kept if we had signed Kevin Durant. I'm going to keep the same energy I've been preaching if we don't sign Kevin Durant. And here we are. We have not signed Kevin Durant.
Matter of fact, hold on.
What's up, everybody? While Brandon is holding us on and doing something. How's everybody doing? I'm a very upset boy. Oh God. Yeah. You wearing that? We're wearing outdated jerseys. Is that what we're doing?
I mean, this is all I got until, it's official. You know what I'm saying?
Until you get that refund.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey man, at least it's black, so you can just slap on some black tape on the back, put Anthony on it, or Davis, excuse me.
I could, yeah, easily.
Oh my goodness. Well, hey guys, happy free agency. We know today is the beginning of everything. If you haven't been hearing or watching or reading or seeing, a lot of things happened today, and we're going to jump into, if not all, the majority of these signings. We're going to try to jump into all of them, but they're still updating as we go. We are in the heat of free agency, so if things are updated, we'll be bringing it. You hear me trying to sound political because I'm so upset? Hey, no. What are you laughing at?
ESPN decided NBA free agency, and it's got that little alert sign right next to it. Mike Muscala agreed to deal with the Thunder. Apparently, that was
where's my freaking smoke things like Rachel Nichols? Because that's huge news. That's the biggest of news is right there. Hold on. There it is. Hey, there it is. Oh my gosh, Mike Muscala, guys. Huh. Whoa.
Who would have thought?
Oh my goodness. Anyways.
I think it's because I'm a Laker fan.
So they did it for you. Well, that's what ESPN loves to troll Lakers, and we're gonna get into that today in the show. But shout out to everybody for being here. 81 going strong. I appreciate all you guys. Like I always say, I make it accessible. Please go subscribe to the homie. No, please go subscribe to the homie Wars World. Like I said, new video out today. He will be live tomorrow. Free agency, we give all kind of perspectives.
We covered this.
That's what I'm saying. This NBA here, Knicks here, Lakers over there. You know what it is, man. Go check everybody out. This week's going to be a fun week. We're going to get into that, too. I'm excited for this week because we got not only free agency in the beginning half, but we got Summer League this week.
Oh, man. This time next week. Can't wait, baby.
Oh, I'm excited. A lot of fun stuff coming up. Hopefully, I'm going to get this guy to record on his phone and make some footage for his channel as well, but you're going to be expecting to vlog on mine. For Shiggity. What else before we jump into this craziness? As we do at the beginning of every show, shouting out to the chat. Dupree McLeod, however you say your last name is the first one today. Shout out to you. I see Zyth. I see Luis Rivera. That's a return. Brandon Thomas, what's up? MH, the homie. Edgar, what's good? I know you were so ready to troll me, but it's fine. Nick's Junkie, what's good? V Diddy. Chris Tiller, another person that's ready to troll. He came here with the you're funny. Hilarious. Shamino, Nonchalant Nathan, Lil Saint, my guy. We're gonna talk about you too because your Rockets losing out on a certain player. Mitchell Cruz, Joshua Stevenson, Silver is the name. Flyboy Ant, what's good, Ant? Ant the Kid, T Jam. Silver, I said your name already. Gritty City, I like the name. And he said, I'm pissed. That's how he came in here. I'm pissed.
Royally pissed.
I am upset. Izzy Cud, I like the name. BLT, what's good, homie? ACOC, your dead dog. Saw Click, everybody, what's good, everybody? Aaron, Devon Winnick. Yeah, I can go on and on and on, but shout out to everybody that's in here. What's good? What's good? That's a sound.
That's a new sound.
Oh, dang, your mic just went super loud. It's fine. It's fine now. Leave it.
It's fine now?
No, you sound great. You sound great. It just came out of nowhere. Shout out to the number 2 in the Warren and Tillman show, Stephen Tillman in the chat. I'm very excited to hear what you're gonna have to say about what we're talking about today. It's free agency, guys. It's free agency. I'm trying to buy time to let everybody settle down, get your cookies, get your popcorn, get your opinions all ready to talk today.
Today's been bananas.
Today's been a day. When 40% of the NBA are looking for contracts because they're all free agency, you expect a day like today to happen.
Absolutely.
But when a 0.5 of that percent is coming off of a championship team and decides to go to the little brother team, it's a very upsetting day. So you guys saw the thumbnail. You guys have, if you're not subscribed or you're not following me on any of my social medias, you've heard me all day on social media. This is the most IG stories I've had in the history of my IG today. Just to be disappointed.
It's not funny. I promise I'm not laughing at Chris.
No, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. No. I'm open. No, I have spoken the big game. I'm open to taking L's because I'm a man that, you know what? When I make mistakes, when I lose, you take the loss, you take it in the chin, and you move on. I'm taking this in the chin. None bigger than the purchase I made for a video that didn't even release because my laptop decided to burn out today. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen. The hell am I supposed to do with these? The hell am I supposed to do with these, Kevin Durant? They're even in your new colorway, bro. You're welcome.
What size shoe?
Doesn't matter, man. Am I still gonna wear them on the court? You're damn right. I'm still gonna wear them on the court. It's $160 I spent.
Damn, you spent $160. Why didn't you hit me up?
Why would I hit you up?
I got connects.
I don't want connects because I was trying to give my all to Kevin Durant. Someone send this clip to Kevin Durant. What's that meme? Stupid mother. Guys, I want that meme.
Guys, there's still time. There's still time till the 6th.
He can. I don't know, bro. I'm so upset, bro. Like, you know, I'm upset, but I'm not upset. Like, I'm okay. I've had closure with the KD thing. Like, I'm not worried about that. I'm just pissed that he chose the Nets, re-sign with the Warriors, go to your little brother team, go to the Clippers, anything else. He went to the Nets. That's
how. I mean, that's if Kawhi decides to go to the Clippers. I would feel the same way. Like, why? Who the hell goes to the Clippers over the Lakers? So you understand now.
We might be having this conversation on your pod tomorrow because
we might.
My man Kawhi chilling and he's taking his time on his decision.
Kawhi said, "I ain't listening to nobody today."
He sure did. He turned out all interviews said nah. They're like, Kawhi, I'm outside your house trying to pull a Magic Johnson. He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna call the cops. I'm gonna need you to go." Oh, okay, yep, okay. Sorry, Kawhi.
I'm not listening to this story. Oh man, when I found out about that, like Nick Nurse was talking about some G League game when they were up 3-1, and he is all like, Kawhi's all like, "Wait, you talking about a G League game? I'm not listening to this story."
That Kawhi got that Kobe in him, bro.
That was good. That was good.
I really wish it was a call-in show tonight. Delano, season 2 of Coast to Coast. We're going to have call-ins. But this week, I got the soundboard working. I need to add more soundboard, but look.
I've seen the soundboard too. It looks nice.
I got sounds tonight, and they're on point. They're working. I just need to add all my sound effects on there. But call it yet. Man, I'm telling y'all ain't ready for season 2 of Coast to Coast, y'all. Shoot. Knicks may not got KD, but our production going to be flames. God, I'm sorry. All right, I'm delaying. I am legit delaying the inevitable. We have to talk about this free agency because there were some good signings. I mean, I'm taking the Knicks hat off as I like to do when it comes to these kind of things. Or else I'll go crazy. Some of these signings I'm cool with. There were a lot of questionable signings. We're gonna talk about the Knicks pickups, which I'm actually not entirely upset with. I know the big thing is us paying too much on a certain veteran. I am okay with the deal, but we're going to talk about that here in a little bit. Brandon has opinions on another veteran that went to a not big market when he could have gone to a big market. We'll hear his opinion on that here in a little bit. A lot of stuff, man. I'm excited, and I'm gonna stop pushing it. I'm gonna stop delaying it. We have enough people sitting in the seats. Let's go to the comments before we jump into this free agency. Christian, I see you, my guy. Christian Jones talking about I got you. I know we gonna be okay. Trust me, I know. I am happy. The first thing I tweeted when I found the news was what? RJ Barrett we trust. I'm good. Let the process begin. Sit back, relax, take the lumps, but long term, let's see what happens, right? Right.
Yep.
It's just the Brooklyn part. That's the only part that's irritating. That's it. So this rage isn't because I'm mad at the Knicks. I mean, we'll talk about Dolan in a second, but all right. Let's jump in.
Super chat's about to come up in a second.
We got some super chats. Oh, I see him. All right, I'll let my girl talk to you guys so you can hear what she has to say. There we go. Bilal, my guy.
I honestly don't know how to feel.
Towards the Kevin Durant thing, I understand, Bilal. Feel this way, my guy. It's going to be okay. And for whatever reason, there it is. I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Man, I ain't gonna front after 6 shots of Hennessy. I am on the ledge. Are we Knick fans cursed? Real talk.
First of all, no, Steve. Hey, my guy, Michael Parker, get off the ledge. It's gonna be okay. The 6 shots of Hennessy, I can't say I look. I had quite a bit to drink myself today. It's documented on Twitter. I'm good now.
Check out the socials.
Yeah, I've been going through it the last 2 days, but it's going to be okay, my guy. Just do me a favor. You know what? Put me on mute. Put this video on mute. We'll allow it as long as you come back. Go open up another tab on YouTube, and I just want you to write in the search bar on YouTube, RJ Barrett, and then like a bunch of mixtapes and stuff are gonna come out. Just watch a few of those, and then come back. You have a different state of mind. All right? We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Now, whatever you do not click on anything that says Kevin Durant. I know it may be tempting, but don't click on it. You're going to be upset. All right. Let's jump into these free agencies, my guy. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Are you entertained? Is this entertaining for you, Mr. Laker guy?
It's not. Trust me, I feel
Brandon,
bad.
I hope the Lakers win over the Nets.
Oh, Bilal shouting you out. He said, Brandon, I hope the Lakers win over the Nets. And shout out to another $2 for my guy, Bilal.
I appreciate it.
At this point, me too. Let me tell you something. I'm upset they lost to 2 God, but let me tell you, I'll root for the Lakers before I root for any Nets. D-Lo.
That's saying a lot.
Facts.
A lot.
Facts. Especially now Alonzo not there. I ain't got nothing to love about the Lakers anymore, but I'll tell you one thing. If it's against those Nets, I'll be like, Lakers. Oh, anyways.
Let's go Lakers.
Let's go Lakers. All right. Enough for this. CK, I'm trusting the process, bro. Stay the course. You better let them know, Shaybirds. You better let them know. Help me talk them down. Yo, CK2K, I'm a Knicks fan that you were chatting with on IG that was saying done. Fan that watched Starks. Oh, yeah, Tom. I know you, Tom. Tom. My guy, Tom. Yes, it's going to be okay, bro. Like we said, let's just hope. I know Brandon, for different motives, is hoping for the same person that we're hoping for. And we'll see what happens. We'll have a little Laker reunion over here in New York, right? Get the D-Lo and the Julius Randle project back on track and see how that goes. All right, enough talk. Let's get into the free agency. First one, we're going to knock it out. It wasn't the first one of the day, but it was the biggest news of the day, and that is the Nets' three-headed monster that they have coming to them. The details are still coming through right now. It was just talked about that DJ is getting $40 million. But before I go ahead of that, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, and DeAndre Jordan are all 3 headed to the Brooklyn Nets. As you saw by the thumbnail, I said the Brooklyn Nets stole the blueprint, and the reason why I said that is because that was the Knicks' initial blueprint. And out of nowhere, everyone said, yeah, let's go across the bridge and play for Brooklyn where it's a little more quiet. So, Brandon, I ask you, my non-Knicks fan friend, what were your initial thoughts, and what are your thoughts for this team in the long term?
You know, people have been talking about this happening for a while, and I was just like, there's no way. I mean, there's just, it doesn't make sense. Chris Bouchard coming out saying that it's going to happen. Stephen A. Smith not saying that he's a reliable source as much.
He dropped the bomb early, and he wasn't wrong.
He was not, but, you know, he came out saying that I have doubts. Oh, is that Dre?
Oh, shout out I Am That Boy. Dre dropped one too? No, I got one from I Am That Boy, but it didn't read it. But let me read it for you. Snap, hold on. Knicks suck. Nets suck. Kawhi going to the Lakers. I'm so upset that I stopped the entire show to read that stupid chat. But thanks for the $2. Just kidding. Continue your statement, Brandon.
But I'm glad it's ended quickly, and rather than it get dragged out, what was the last like 2 or 3 years? The stars didn't wait until a specific day.
Well, LeBron, we knew by now LeBron was Laker.
July 2nd.
You're right. We did have go through a whole day, huh?
Yeah. Everybody else was like, I'm gonna wait till Independence Day. Matter of fact, KD did that on Independence Day. Gordon Hayward, when his free agency class, he did that.
Right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So it's different. This is why like today has been like bam news, bam news, bam news, and it was just like, okay, all right, I love it, but
okay,
yeah. I just didn't know. I'm just amazed. Like this is a full turnaround for the Nets, even more of a turnaround. Like this is probably the biggest or fastest besides the Celtics turnaround.
Yeah, and it's the right kind of turnaround compared to the last turnaround they thought they were going through when they made that big trade for KG and Paul Pierce.
Exactly.
This is an actual kind of turnaround. Sorry, I'm trying to find myself so I can answer this one properly without answering like a Knicks fan.
It's okay.
By saying like Nets ain't gonna never be nothing. They suck. No, I ain't gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
That's how you feel. Now you understand how Lakers fans felt for the longest.
Kind of, but I get it, but I still feel like it's just a little bit different because y'all at least play in the same building. These fools got the audacity to have their own building in the same New York when they know that. Whatever, you're right though. Not for long. Inglewood about to be theirs, and I've been a huge advocate for them getting their own building. So I guess I am. The more I talk about it, the more I am being a hater. Okay, this signing, I did say it. Hats off to the Brooklyn Nets. As much as I hate that team, I will always admit that they do have the right thing going for them in that front office. Regardless of the team, I've always been a fan of Kenny Atkinson. Again, ex-Knick. Let that always be known. He's an ex-Knick coach. But I do kind of like the marriage on that team. I like seeing Spence and Kyrie, even though I hate Spencer Dinwiddie. I think they're going to be nice. When Kevin Durant is healthy next year, they're still going to take some time before we see how he's looking. But, I mean, it should be good. I hate it, but I love the mentorship for Jared Allen with the DeAndre Jordan signing. It's rough, but yeah, it was like, of course, it was a good signing. Another sneaky signing I don't think I'm going to mention today in this thing, but it happened, was Garrett Temple, which I think was another great pickup for them. Brooklyn did good things today. I hate them, but NBA standpoint, as a non-biased standpoint, they were good pickups. I can't be mad at it because it was what the Knicks were supposed to do, but it happened in Brooklyn, so it's like I would have been here going like the Knicks did a good thing. We smart. We know this. It's a new front office. But then now the Nets did the exact same thing, so I can't be saying it's stupid because it's not. I think the only thing is like I don't know how I feel about DeAndre's contract, but it's you gotta do. DeAndre's still worth that kind of money.
Yeah.
So good for the Nets. That's their life. Here we are. We'll see you 4 times a year. KD ain't back yet, so we'll see.
It's literally the Kyrie and Jordan show right now.
Yeah, they're still gonna make playoffs.
We'll see how that goes.
They're still gonna make playoffs. That's okay. Here's my last take on this before we move on to actual free agencies that I could talk about without being depressed about. The biggest thing about this entire thing is Kevin Durant is off the Warriors. Point blank. Period. Take that for what it is. That to me is the biggest news of that entire thing. Breaking news, guys. No. For my Knicks fans out there, Mario Hezonja is going with his best friend, Enes Kanter, to join the Portland Trailblazers. So that's
Super Mario.
the guy that won me over just for him to leave me in the in the dark.
Could this day get any worse for this?
Oh my gosh, he did all that work to try to win me over just so he can leave me. All right. Yeah, Mario Hezonja going over to the Blazers for a 1-year deal. Shout out to them. Good for him. Yeah, if I'm missing anything, if there's any other bigger pickups, Robin Lopez is joining his bro over in Milwaukee. So the Lopez brothers. Yeah, Lopez brothers. Shams broke that one. Lopez brothers are going to go have some fun in Milwaukee. Oh my goodness. Anyways, chat, please keep me posted on these trades. Brandon's got his eye on them. I got my eye on them as well as we go on throughout the entire show. My eyes on the same person your eyes on. Well, no, your eyes probably mainly on Kawhi first before Mr. D-Lo.
Kawhi, and then everything else is a veteran.
Okay, we'll talk about it. I don't want to go too far ahead of the show, so we'll talk about that in a second. All right. So next up, these are in no particular order. I'm not going by when they signed and whatnot. Dale, today ain't your day, CK. Look, man, I'm not crazy about Hezonja. I'm just saying that he did enough for me to want to resign him. That's all I'm saying. Tomorrow will be our day. James, I hope you're right, my guy. The Cardboard King, don't worry, we got Tosh. I hate you so much. I read that. Oh man, Kawhi will sign with us. We'll see. I'm trying to keep I'm trying to stay positive on something like that, but I don't know. We'll see. All right, moving on. Like I said, none of these are in any kind of order. I'm really going by relevance, and this next big one was Jimmy Butler being a part of a sign and trade going to the Miami Heat. He is going to Miami to be the replacement to his good friend Dwayne Wade. Not really
to get closer to Gabrielle. That's what it is.
They live in LA, so
doesn't he have a house out in Miami as well?
I mean, yeah, but the point of them moving to LA was to focus on Gab's career now because he's retired, so now it's gonna let her do her Hollywood thing.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, this is not a winning team. They are probably still gonna be a playoff team, but he had options. Like, to me, I've been saying it all season. I thought it was gonna happen, but the Lakers, he probably could have been that third spot if everything else fell through. I thought that would have been a great thing. I really believe that him and LeBron would have been a great duo, because LeBron's probably the only other person in the entire NBA that gets Jimmy Butler, his sense of competition and stuff like that. But that didn't happen. It wasn't even a thought. He went straight to Miami on day one. Signed a trade. With that trade, Goran Dragic is joined the...
He didn't get traded, apparently.
Oh, so it's not happening.
Gordon... It was...
so he's just signing.
Kelly Olynyk and Derrick Jones Jr. were traded.
So Goran Dragic is just going to the Mavericks. So he has no part of that.
Goran Dragic is staying.
He's going to be. Oh, well, I was looking forward to that pick. I thought that was a good pickup for the European Mavericks.
Yeah, it's been international basketball, literally.
Yeah, for sure, man. And Rick Carlisle would have been all about that. Okay, well then there you go. So there's that. So I guess that's still good pickups for them too. Olynyk and Derrick Jones. The high flyer, my guy.
Derrick Jones Jr.
I like that. Him and Dwight Powell are going to be flying all over Dallas. Well, if Dwight Powell comes back to Dallas, he's another free agent. Like I said, a lot of names are free agents today. What's your thoughts on this?
40% of the league.
40%, bro. What's your thoughts on Jimmy Buckets going to not a really competitive team, but somewhere that he's going to be happy, hopefully, with their exposure in those guys?
It's another one where I was just like, eh.
Yeah, me too. I was like, why? And when the reports first came out, I was like, but why?
Yeah. What intrigued? What was so great about Miami for him to be like, yeah, I'll take
Facts.
$50 million less or whatever.
Facts. Exactly.
I don't know. I hope Jimmy's all right. If he's cool with
he seems very
playing
happy
with a lot of old people, older players, I should say. I guess it's one of those things you're just gonna have to wait and see how this plays out.
Omega, what's up? Appreciate the $5.
That KD injury is going to be an issue. Watch.
Yeah, it's one of those things you just gotta wait and see how it plays out. I'm like you. I don't think they're gonna be some championship contender, but they'll be in the hunt for the playoffs for sure. At least I would say 5 to 8 seed.
Yeah, I agree.
Other than that, not too much to say about that. It just came out of nowhere.
It's not like it's gonna be anything like, oh God, the Heater in the contention now. No, it literally is just he's just filling in that placeholder for Dwayne Wade, and he's gonna, they'll be fun. They'll be in the playoffs, but competing, we'll see what happens with that. I mean, they could prove us wrong because Jimmy Butler, we saw the last few years. Playoff Jimmy is not the same Jimmy as regular season Jimmy. So who knows? They get in, and who knows what happens in the wide open. I want to say East, but to me, the league is wide open next season. There a lot of these moves, like there's no for sure who is going to be where next year. But shout out to my guy. We're gonna talk about all of those. Omega, shout out to Omega, saying that the KD injury is going to be an issue. Watch, I'm not sure why anybody who is a Knicks fan is mad at this. It's too many question marks for me. And that's the thing. And look, I don't think we're mad about us missing out on KD, more so on the fact that he just went to Brooklyn, to be honest. And I that's my thing. And I think that's the majority of Knicks fans' thing is not we missed out on KD. That sucks, of course. But to miss out on KD to go to Brooklyn, that's the rough part. But you could be right. I think he's going to be one of those few that the Achilles injury is going to be not as prominent as some of these other guys that we've seen because he is more of a scorer. I understand it takes feet work to do certain things to get in your spots for some of the shots that he did. Hell, he got injured trying to get in the spot to get a shot. But I feel I have a hunch that I think he's gonna be one of those few that's gonna be okay. I mean, look how Rudy Gay changed his game with his. We've seen a lot of these guys. Look, Michael Conley's a great example too. Who, it took him a little bit to get back on track, but Michael Conley now making the money and earning the money, looking like an all-star again off of that same kind of injury. That's doing a little bit more running and doing a little bit more moving than he is. So I think KD might be one of those few that's gonna be okay. But we'll see. But I'm not saying you're wrong, Mega. I think you could be onto something there, but I think KD's gonna be okay with it. But
KD's just KD's a shot sharp.
Yes,
he's now just gonna activate his sharp part.
That's it. He's just gonna
his shot creator. So
we're gonna be seeing him shoot over a lot more people, a lot more aggressively than him trying to get anything around the rim. That's pretty much all it's gonna be.
Yeah, I agree.
Chris, can we do a prayer live for Kawhi? We can do one at the end of the stream, but the only problem is we have a Laker fan, so his prayer might be a different prayer than ours. So we got to be careful. We don't want to send out
I like
God's will on his prayer as well. All right, moving on. Next pickup. To me, I like it, but I don't know why it was a priority for this team. But the next one was the Al Horford pickup for the Philadelphia 76ers. The man is getting paid $109 million for 4 years. 4 years. And how old is Al Horford, Brandon? Can you share with the class?
I believe he's 32.
I think he's 33 going on 34.
33.
Yeah. 4-year deal. This is not LeBron James getting this kind of deal. This is Al Horford. Yes, he has been playing some of his twilight years with the Boston Celtics. But I help me with this one. I get it. If you can't stop him, then have him join you kind of thing. I get it. But like, help me with this, because Al Horford is probably one of the only dudes that consistently stop Joel Embiid in the playoffs. Now he's on the same team as him. But other than that, 4 years, $109 million. Talk to me, Brandon. What you thinking?
Before we got on the air, I'm really good friends with one of the people in the chat, Edgar Allan Fro.
Oh yes, Edgar, I got my eyes on you. Yes. Yes. He said, "Why are we talking about this? We got to talk about it, my guy." Go ahead, Brandon. Please finish your story.
I could not stop laughing when I found this news out. I thought Steven was trolling us. My co-host Tillman, Stephen Tillman.
I think he's in the chat too.
He broke the news, and I busted out in tears. Watch this be one of those trades where it's just like, oh, it makes sense. This is working out. But when you first heard the news, it's just like,
it's like what?
It's like, what's that meme where the dudes go, what?
Which
what
one?
the?
Oh, JonTron. Yeah. I know that meme. Yeah, I used to have like all my videos.
It will be a good pickup for security because of Joel Embiid and his injuries, but
that's true.
I haven't
the
seen
games he has to miss. Al Horford fits right in, and he'll be good.
Yeah, Al Horford. I haven't seen him play the 4 in quite some time. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, you're right. He hasn't.
I don't know if Aaron Baines was technically the center before Al Horford was, the center when they would play that big lineup. But
Nah.
yeah,
They
I
even
don't know.
dropped Tatum to the 4. So I don't remember him playing the 4. I think you're right in the sense that there's gonna be it's one of those like initial what's, but then it's probably gonna end up working out and helping them out because of what you said at the end about the Joel Embiid thing about he's gonna miss games. Like that's a given. He's gonna miss games whether it's by his own decision or someone's gonna act up on his body. And I think that he's gonna be a good placement for him.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's just like defensively they're gonna be great. But I don't know. We'll see how that works out. I just feel like that is a lot of money for something that after losing Jimmy Butler, I'm out there trying to get somebody. I don't know.
Another thing that not a lot of people talking about. They got Josh Richardson in that deal too.
In the deal, yes, you're right with the Jimmy Butler. You're very correct.
So that's why I think it's more likely than not to work out.
I like that.
It's gonna be one of those teams where they play half court. And I don't know if that's going to be so great for Ben Simmons because the dude won't even attempt.
He better this year. He better this year. He won't, but he need to learn.
Thank you. Cap was trying to tell me that him not attempting a 3 is better than him shooting it.
Chill out. No. Hell no. Especially when he has the ability to do it, because he can shoot, but he doesn't because he's only becoming a shooter now. Off in practices and stuff, you hear it's the same story you hear all the time from things like this, like with the Dwight Howard situations with his free throws. In practices, he's a 90% free throw shooter, but when it comes out to in front of us, he can't do it. We heard it all these times. DeAndre Jordan only now knows how to shoot free throws. But the same thing, he could shoot free throws in practice. All of a sudden, he's like, oh, yeah, I guess I could do this on the stage, too. He has to shoot the shot. Look at Giannis Antetokounmpo is another one. This kid did not shoot the entirety of the season and decided randomly towards the end of the year, yeah, you know what, let me start putting these things up. And in the playoffs, he was shooting threes and shooting them at a great clip. He has to shoot the ball. He is capable of shooting the ball. He has to shoot the ball.
Yep. I agree. Well, Chris, what did you tell me when I was first coming to the YouTube game? Just
gotta upload videos. Doesn't matter if let it fly.
Yes,
let it fly.
Thank you.
Let me tell you something. Y'all talking all this big game about Lonzo Ball and his whack jump shot to y'all, but then when he in year 4 and he's shooting 42% from the field from the 3. I'm bringing Lonzo because he's another one of those that he still shoots the ball, but he's shooting low percentages right now. But he's shooting the ball. You know what I'm saying? He's
going into year 3 though.
It don't matter. What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm just saying he's shooting the ball. To put on the point, it is better to shoot than not to shoot. Because, look, Brandon can probably name a few games where because of Lonzo shooting, even though he had a raggedy percentage, there were games like the San Antonio game his rookie year. There's so many other games where his shooting was the reason they won those games. Who's to tell that Ben Simmons the same thing? That, yeah, he's going to be off the majority of the year, but there's going to be some games when that shot actually hits and it helps him win. That's the only way you can evolve your game is if you attempt the shot.
You limit yourself as a player. You limit yourself, the team. You limit the organization.
Facts. But we'll see what he decides to do because it's between his brain and himself on what he decides to do. Moving on. We're going to talk about. Let's stick to the Sixers. Let's give you the Sixers fans some good news to an extent. Tobias Harris is staying. Now the reason why I say to an extent is because they're throwing another $100 million deal out. Tobias Harris is so nice to shed off $10 million off of his contract, but he's being sent $180 million for a 5-year deal. Brandon, is Tobias Harris a 5-year, $180 million guy? And yes, I saw you in the chat there, Edgar. Yeah, you need that drink, my guy.
I'm not gonna say he's worth $180 million.
You have to say it with. You have to use every $180 million for 5 years.
That alone tells me how you feel about this signing.
I love Tobias Harris, but I knew this man was gonna get overpaid. Sorry, go ahead.
Again, I'm good friends with Edgar Allan Poe.
Same guy.
Yeah, same guy. And he was trying to tell me that somebody was throwing him that money, so that's why the Sixers felt like they had to match it or go above and beyond.
Right.
I don't know what team was throwing him $180 million, but they need to be drug tested. They need to be thrown in jail. They need to be whatever it is. They do not need to be a GM, a team owner, or whatever the case may be, because I don't see 180 million come out of him at all.
Yeah.
Out of a 17-point scorer, 18-point scorer. I just no. I can see 140. I can see even 110.
140 is probably the limit I'm setting this guy, and I understand that he's gonna demand that much. But it's like, if Philly, come on, bro. I understand you had to do it, but my God, $180 million for 5 years.
What were they gonna send to Jimmy?
Not that. Because I know the details on how much he's making. I'm sure it's out. But hold on. Do I? No, I don't. I just got signed trade. I don't have the details on that. So somebody who know how much Jimmy getting paid, please let me know. Some Chinese team offering that cash at Tobias. Chill. Edgar saying 130 mil was the maximum for me with Toby. Yeah, see. Whoo, boy. Get that bag, Tobias. Get your bag.
150. That would be my final offer.
I'd be like, Toby, I love you, man, but if you ain't taking this 140, we gonna have to move in a different direction.
Woo!
Oh man, Philly in the books, boy. We gonna be if Philly don't take advantage of this next season, my Lord, please someone help them out. Anyways, moving on to my team. Julius Randle, the ex-Laker, the ex-Pelican, is coming to the Knicks on a beautiful deal. Oh, hold on. We got super chat. Go ahead.
Philly is dumb overpaying role players. If Ben doesn't get a jumper, they will never win a championship and let JJ walk SMH. Let's go Lakers.
Hey, Laker fan, but he going in on the Sixers, boy. And there's no lies detected. He's right. That JJ didn't even think twice. We're going to talk about JJ in a second, but JJ just said, deuces.
Yeah, for real.
Jimmy didn't. You could tell from weeks ago, Jimmy had no intention of coming back to Philly. And then on top of that, to overpay Horford. See, that's the thing. Like, you knew you were going to pay Tobias all that money. Why are you going after Horford, spending all that money? So it's like,
you could have got another shooter.
They could have got a lot of other things with that money, but hey, more power to Philly. Hopefully y'all could compete this year. We'll see what happens. But yeah, going to the Knicks, Mr. Julius Randle on a deal that I'm okay with. I know I'm not. Look, this is taking me some time to get used to because I did not want Julius Randle on the team. But the Knicks picked up Julius Randle on a $63 million deal for 3 years. Now, it's being reported that third year is a team option, but it's also being reported, no, it's not. It's 3 solid years. The details have not fully come out yet, as of yet, but I'm sticking to the hopes that third year is a team option. But I doubt it is. I doubt it is.
Regardless, you're gonna love Julius.
I love the contract. I'll tell you that.
I didn't.
I'm being real because I was wholeheartedly expecting Julius to rob us blind, knowing that y'all ain't got nothing left. Give me 100 for 4 years. But I like that contract, but please go ahead and talk me off a ledge with Julius Randle. I don't hate it. I just not, go ahead.
I wasn't entirely sure why the Knicks necessarily would go for somebody like Julius. It does make sense after some thought, just because I thought you guys are in that complete mode of just sign veterans to help mentor the young guys.
Yeah.
You and I have talked about that, so that's why we looked at pieces like necessarily older. They've already made their money. Now it's just like, I'm okay with just playing for less money and helping raising some kids into men. Mm-hmm. And Julius he can still be considered a young core piece.
That's what I was gonna say. That was my argument to what you're saying right now.
Yeah, and it's like I said, you guys are gonna love him. A dude that just works hard. Yeah. I can't stress that enough. He pouted. He got over that stage with the Lakers.
Yep. Grew up in New Orleans for a year.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a certain other person I would like to be on the Knicks.
Dude's just a beast. Okay. Yeah. All I got is nice things to say about Julius. Yeah.
I think my main thing, and maybe like you were saying, because I didn't watch him enough on the Pelicans, I gotta watch more film on him. But my main thing from seeing him on the Lakers that I'm a little worried about is him being a ball stopper. So that's my biggest pet peeve with him that I'm not looking forward to having him. Hopefully that's something that I'm assuming has gone away. The dude averaged 22 last year, shooting 56% from the field. Can't be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? That's very efficient and very high, average. So I'm happy with it. I am happy with the signing, especially with the contract that's at. And like you were saying, my thing was if we struck out on KD, then just give me all the young guys or give me all the vets to, just help the guys come up. But at the same time, the same thing, the same reason why I want D'Angelo Russell, I am okay with picking up Julius Randle. He is still young. He is still a young player. He was only drafted in 2014 was when you guys got him?
Oh, yeah.
Because that's the year before D'Angelo Russell. So, he's still a young piece, still considered a young piece. We got him for 3 years on a very good contract. He could have taken so much more money from us. So, I know the meme is to kill the Knicks right now, but to me, that's a good contract for a player that could be an overachiever for us. You can almost even look at it like this, Knicks fans. You can almost look at it like this. Who did Enes Kanter just say Zion Williamson going to be? A Julius Randle with hops. Well, what if we couldn't get Zion Williamson? Why not get the not Zion Williamson and get the bootleg Zion Williamson with Julius Randle? So there's one way to look at that. Yeah, why not? I'm happy with the signing. I'm cool with it. I'm hoping the ball stopping issue is not a big thing. Defense, I hope that he continued to get that improved. But other than that, if you're shooting 56 from the field and you averaged 22 points last season and you're going to be coming on a team where you're probably going to be getting the same amount of touches, I'll take that with open arms.
I think with your Warriors with the ball stopping, I think that's all predicated because he knew he wasn't going to get a contract extension with the Lakers.
So he was trying to get his money?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So I don't recall it being as bad in New Orleans. I could be totally wrong. Pelicans fans, help me out.
From what I was looking at, I was watching like game footage. It didn't look the same thing. It like how I remember seeing him on the Lakers, where the minute he got that ball on the elbow, you knew nobody else was touching it. It didn't look like that.
Choo.
Yeah. When you knew his 3 spin moves were coming in a layup with under the basket, you knew that was coming from Julius Randle. But no, it didn't look like that with the Pelicans last year. So I'm hoping that that's the case. We're getting a mature Julius Randle, which I'm expecting, and I'm cool with that signing. Again, great contract. I'm happy with it.
Taj Gibson.
We could go right into Taj Gibson. I was trying to name some more notable, but yeah, let's get into Taj Gibson. Taj Gibson, we're the Knicks. We only got 2 people today, and we got him for $20 million, 2 years, $10 million piece. But from what I'm hearing, he is a 1-and-1, which again, happy with. But I think it's a player option, so here we'll see about that one.
Whatever that is.
But again, no complaints there, man. I mean, he's towards the end of his career. He's a great veteran. A great vet. He's one of the few guys that while, T-Wolves were going under, who, stayed put, stayed professional, helped, mentor a lot of those guys, which I think he's going to be great for a guy like Mitchell Robinson and even Knox, to help him, extend his game and being a stretch 4. I like it. I like the veteran presence. Some people are arguing it's a little overpaid, but again, it's 2 years. That still leaves us open for probably one of the next big free agents if we want to do that. I'm personally out of the free agency game. I'm over it. Let's just continue the rebuild. I'm over free agency. But 2 years, it's fine with me. I like the signing. Personally, Brandon, a lot of you guys know if you watch my videos in the chat, I would have gladly gave that same contract to a different guy, being JaMychal Green. I'm heavy on JaMychal Green. I would have loved JaMychal Green for that contract. But Taj Gibson, I think, is a great professional vet. He's almost a better version of Lance Thomas, as much as I love Lance Thomas. But on the basketball side, he is a better player, but he has the same kind of professionalism as Lance Thomas. So no complaints on that one either. I think especially talking about those 2 contracts we just talked about with Tobias and Al Horford, be it they're better players, but damn did they get overpaid. I think the Knicks, with their money after post-Kevin Durant, they made 2 good signings for solid money. And we still got 40-something mil on the books. So Kawhi, if you're listening, we still got room for you, my guy. Hey, why not? But what you think about the Taj Gibson pickup for the Knicks?
It's really not as bad as what some of you Knicks fans are claiming it to be. You guys had 73 million in cap space.
Yeah, 73. We came in 73 the most.
So that money, either way, one way or another, was going to be spent.
Mm-hmm.
Taj Gibson
has to be. You
million.
have to spend 90% of your money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but whether it be a veteran or some other signing that you guys still probably wouldn't be happy about, that money is going to be gone one way or another.
Facts.
Rather it be a veteran that's going to help develop RJ Barrett, that's going to help develop Kevin Knox, that's going to help even more Mitchell Robinson.
Yep, that's going to be great. Great continuation from last year with DeAndre Jordan for sure.
A lot of things aren't going to show up on the stats, but a lot of things are going to show up mentally for your young players.
That's what I'm saying. And and if we're going to commit to this rebuild, which looks like that's what the deal should be, that is the most important thing right now. I know a lot of you guys are going to be focused on the wins and the points and stuff like that. Right now, we got the focus needs to be on getting these kids grow to help them grow up the right way. So, when RJ Barrett's in year 4, year 3, we get a D'Angelo Russell result out of him where he's already all-star bound, you know what I'm saying, on this team, because he's going to most likely be the leader of this team. Who knows what happens with Kevin Knox here too, so I like it. I'm with it. Obviously, Triers and those other guys. I don't have to mention every single guy, one of our young guys. That's the thing. Knicks fans, whenever I'm making a point for all the young guys and I only mention, I'll say Kevin Knox needs to do this, and same thing for Lonzo Trier. The people are like, don't forget Frank Ntilikina, don't forget Mitchell. I mean for all the young guys, what basically I'm trying to say. But I like it. Brandon, hit the nail on the head. Like I've been saying, I want the vets. Give me all the vets. Give me the George Hills. Give me the vets for one season. I'll take them. Moving on to a more notable piece, one of Brandon's favorite players, if not his favorite player in the league right now since other guys out, Derrick Rose, who was somebody that was on his way out, looking at retirement, got himself a multi-year deal, be it only $15 million. It does not matter. This time, a year and a half ago, he was out. He was getting ready to retire. And he's getting a 2-year deal with the Pistons, and I like that fit because the Pistons actually get a guy that's going to produce for them at the point guard. I know you like it, Brandon. What's your feels on that?
Dynamic point guard finally lives in Detroit. Y'all thought, or I should say some people, I'm not going to say all, thought that it was going to be...
Scott. See, there's Scott. Sorry. Don't forget Dotson. Yeah, you know what I mean. Continue. Sorry, go ahead. Continue.
Everybody thought it was going to be, what's his name? They're starting point guard right now. I can't think of his name.
Delano Stewart. Reggie Jackson?
Reggie Jackson. Yeah. Everybody thought Reggie Jackson was going to be the answer, but
no. And I like Reggie,
I'm saying,
but not as a starter.
When they first got him.
Yes, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
And, I think Dave Rose has got more than capable. He likes playing for those tough-nosed coaches.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
It's just, I get it now. It's just a trend. So I think he's going to play well. I think this is not the end for him either. I think he's still got maybe 3-4 years. I've said this before. And I'm excited. I can't wait to see him play.
Yep. You and me both, man. And it was a nice story last season, but at the same time, stories aside, D Rose got something that he's needed a long time, and it looks consistent the entire last year, and that's a jump shot, and that's deadly. And he's still getting the confidence to go to attack the rack a little bit more too. I'm not saying that he's going to be the difference maker for the Pistons, but I will say that he's going to be a lot more reliable than a Reggie Jackson. I think them being back to back with each other, Reggie being the backup, I don't know if his ego can take it, but
I think Reggie's still going to be a starter.
Which would be insane, but whatever. Even though D Rose did play a lot of 2 last year, so maybe they do that again this year. Who knows? I like it. I think it's a good pickup for them. I think it's gonna be fun. I see you guys in chat. I did see that report a few hours ago, but Shams just retweeted it with more intensity. I can't say it's not gonna happen because what do I know? Kevin Durant's a net now, so who knows anything? But the Warriors are showing very heavy interest in D'Lo.
Man, shout out to their GM, their front office, man.
Bob Myers.
they do whatever they can to stay in that winning circle.
Yeah, they know what
They
they're doing.
exceed all options. Like it does not matter if I'll throw out my team just in case. Like if we don't get Kawhi, I think my team just like, well, guys, we suck this offseason. Like
Yeah.
I'm sure they would have that sort of mentality. Warriors, all right, we missed out on KD.
Mm-hmm.
Let's bring in D'Lo.
Yeah, facts.
We just won a championship.
Where do they have the money for D'Lo though? But you know what? I lie. I forget. They got this. They got the Chase Center coming in. But they got money because the Chase Center is house money. Like that is there. No city, nobody in San Francisco is paying for that. Is all their money. So all the revenue coming in from the Chase Center that belongs to the Warriors. So they got money. I keep forgetting about that. I'm here thinking like it's a normal situation. Like city builds a stadium. It's tax dollars. Blah 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 blah. Nah, that is all their money. The Chase Center is legit. The Chase Center because it's a bank. I forget. Yeah, so they got money.
I'm sure they're gonna renew their contract with NBC.
Yeah, they got money. That's crazy. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I'm hoping for the Knicks. Like I said, in the last two pods, that I think D'Lo should consider Minnesota, and then this week the reports came out that Minnesota is thinking about it, and I was just like, here we go. Because it makes sense. I don't know where they're going to find the money. Now, I don't know where they're going to find the money from, Minnesota, but we'll see how that goes. But, yeah, that's a report we wanted to break here. So we'll see how that goes. We'll keep that development going. We're going to not speed through them, but we're going to go through these a little bit faster. Actually, no, I got two names I want to say before we start speeding through them. I can't believe I didn't start with this, but I love this fit. I as much as I hate the team, I love the fit a lot. No, the other team I hate. Kemba Walker going to the Boston Celtics for $141 million on a 4-year deal. Now they did do a sign and trade, so basically he's going to go to Celtics. Rozier going to the Hornets. I can't remember exactly how much Rozier's getting paid, but he's getting a nice little check. I think it's somewhere north of 40 mil. I don't remember. Someone fact check me on that. To me, what I see this as a Isaiah Thomas on steroids is pretty much what it is. He's going to fit the system well. He's a very good, very coachable guy. Does a lot of the same things he does, probably a little bit better. This is going to – the Celtics are right back in there, if you ask me. I know Horford's going to be a missing piece. I don't know what they're going to do to replace him. But as far as we're going to be seeing a good Jason Tatum again, we'll be seeing a good Jalen Brown. I like it. I like the pickup. I hate the team. I hate to see them succeed, but basketball. So I've always been a fan of Kemba Walker. I like him being in that place. I think it's a good place for him. What do you think about that signing?
Solid. I'm more worried about who they're going to sign as their big man.
That's me too.
I can see DeMarcus Cousins.
Right. And I don't want that, but that's what Me too.
Because I just started looking as soon as you brought them up. JaVale McGee would be serviceable big.
It's not them. He's having a meeting with somebody. I didn't write it down, but yeah, JaVale about to get picked up too. God, that'd be a good pickup too for them too, JaVale McGee.
Yeah. So there's options. Not to say that there's a lot, but there's certainly options that they can go at that center position if they just want Costa Koufis. It'll be 1-year deal. Just say, hey, we need somebody like Zaza Pachulia, for instance. Somebody can just fill the position, give us 15, 20 minutes a night.
Because they're gonna be playing small spread anyways.
Yeah.
So
exactly. So I'm more concerned about their center position because this was reported like a week before.
Yeah,
it happened, right?
Yeah,
or something.
It was just a few days. It was literally. I think it was Thursdays when we first started hearing because it came out of nowhere. Because it was the whole thing was like the Lakers were turning into like, okay, Kemba would be a nice pick, and then Lakers had interest, and all of a sudden it's a done deal. Celtics again. I'm like, it's Thursday. What you mean a done deal? What about the Hornets? He just said he wanted to stay in. Yeah, man. They said it was a done deal from Thursday, and then lo and behold, it happened.
Good for him to get his money, and he's gonna succeed because Brad Stevens is a good coach. I don't know. It's just more concerning about their center position because I think Al Horford, and correct me if I'm wrong, Boston fans, was a big, important piece for y'all.
Facts. That's not even a question. Yeah, 100%. But hey, it's okay. Look at it this way, Boston fans, if there's any out there. If you are, I don't know how you made it through security, but at least you're not paying them what Philly's paying them. Anyways, we move on to the next. So I am watching my phone because I'm just keeping my eyes on what's going on because Shams is wilding out right now. Oh no, it's happening.
What happened?
The Warriors and the Nets are about to do a sign and trade right now.
Oh.
They're very close on a sign and trade where D'Angelo Russell would. Oh no, we'll go with the Warriors. And oh my!
You thought we were done?
Oh my God! And then the Nets would acquire. Oh my gosh! And they would be I mean, that's what Shams is saying right now. It's. Close
I think we're not done yet.
It's close. It's not over.
I said I think we're not done yet.
Oh my Lord!
Literally, that meme is gonna be all over the place right now.
I hope this falls apart.
I saw a few people in chat talking about where's D'Lo gonna come off. It'll be the 2.
Oh, he's starting. Oh, you get. Oh, him and God,
and then
him
have
and
Clay
Steph
at the 3.
Oh man, yeah.
Dre
him
at
and Steph
4
gonna be fun to watch, boy. Oh my, that I don't want it. Damn, man. Mind your business, Warriors. Like, come on, man. God,
need every last option.
We'll see how that finalizes. The Warriors really.
They need to win GM of the year, owner of the year every year.
Yeah,
every year. Just give it to them, dude. Like I said, exceed every option available.
Yo, it's not done yet, but Shams, the way Shams talking about it is it. All right, it's close. So when that breaks, we'll break that one year because we got sound effects now. And they're off the shoe. We out here, boy. Look, coast to coast, we making moves. All right. So yeah, that was Kemba Walker. So we're gonna speed through these a little bit. We got a lot of re-signees. Actually, these are some pretty big ones here. I'm gonna speed through them. Malcolm Brogdon with the Pacers on a 4-year, $85 million deal. What you think? Thoughts?
Surprised that he didn't stay in Milwaukee, but then again, they had to make a choice. Either you keep Brook Lopez or Brogdon.
Huge
and
deal.
They felt, it made sense because Brooklyn, I mean, the center position was always like legitimized with the Bucks. They couldn't find that proper guy. They thought Thon Maker would be that guy for them, but turns out he was kind of like
He ain't no Brook Lopez because Brook Lopez was out there.
Played the best with Giannis.
Yep, because he fits. He's a perfect kind of player for Giannis. He gets out of the paint so Giannis can go do his thing, and then when Giannis gets into trouble, throw it right out, and he's like, "I got you, my guy." I'm excited to see the Lopez brothers together. That is going to be fun. That is going to be fun because Robin Lopez reports came out. Robin Lopez is going to the Bucks. Don't know the specifics on the contract. So yeah, Malcolm Brogdon, Bogdan Bogdanovic is going to the Jazz. Jazz over there putting together a nice little team. You know how I feel about Utah, but the team is nice. He's signing a $73 million deal for 4 years. Bobby, he can play the 4. He can play the 3. He can play some 2 if they need him to.
Oh shoot, Chris! It happened.
It really did, huh? It's over.
The Warriors would acquire D'Lo, Trevon Graham, Shabazz Napier, and D'Lo.
It's done deal. It's a done deal.
It's done. Oh my God.
Joe, sorry, I saw a tweet and I have a really good question here. If Kawhi goes to the Lakers and the Clippers get nothing, does NBA Twitter go after them with even 0.5% of the intensity they went after the Knicks? That's a great question because the answer is no. No one's gonna care.
Nobody cares about the Clippers.
Exactly. Yeah, Golden State, it's a done deal. Golden State in Brooklyn. Yeah, that's it. Damn it. Oh, I wanted D'Lo. That's like you said, that is brilliant. Because he fits in perfectly with them because he can play that hybrid guard and play point. Well,
they just keep getting
the
good.
Warriors like just when you thought I was out of it.
I think we're not done yet.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, this is.
Oh no! That's that's what we don't want. Knicks are looking at Gordon Dragic. No. No.
Why not?
Please, because Gordon Dragic gonna take all that money, like $40 million. You say you have left, huh?
He only has 1 year, I believe.
Uptown saying, I disagree. That defense is terrible. You must not watch many Warriors games, do you?
No,
they played some of the best team defense. Steph Curry survives in that
on any other team.
He survives. You gotta watch a little bit more Warriors games. They're gonna be just fine. The amount of switches that they do they are gonna hurt a little bit without Clay, but defensively, I don't think it's going to be that much of an issue. And, look, if you want to play fast against the Warriors. Oh, boy. I hate that. Anyway, so that happened. Broke that on. There you go. There's it. D-Lo is on the Warriors for a bag of chips. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy how much power you have on a sign and trade regular to a regular trade. Because the D-Lo could simply just say, or he could simply just be like, you're doing what for what? Nah, I'm just going to go for free. So they got to accept whatever they can take. You know what I'm saying? Like, signing trades are interesting to me, man. Because you see some of these deals and like, man, if they made these trades straight up, that would never happen. I don't know. Signing trades are fun to me. But yeah, so that happened. So this is one pickup two pickups I wanted to talk to you about because I saw your response to both of them. I'm going to start with the Harrison Barnes one, going back to the Kings after declining his player option. But he's only getting 85 for 4 years. Now, that sounds like a lot. But he turned down a how much deal on his player's option? $25 million. So for 4 years playing 85, I ain't no math major, but that ain't no $25 million for each season. So, Brandon, what's your thoughts on the Sacramento Kings returning or bringing back?
Oh, shout out to Trevor Ariza's agent. That man
we didn't even get to Trevor Ariza. Yeah, I was going to get to him next. But, yeah, Trevor Ariza. That was I said Harrison Barnes.
I was reading up D-Lo. Harrison Barnes. Him too.
85 mil. But what I'm saying is he could have got 25 million this year alone if he had accepted the player option, but he declined it to take less money for a 4-year deal.
Still though, like that money, it's not far off from what he was about to get.
Close enough, yeah.
I said it before. I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if he went back to Golden State, but at the same time, Sacramento needed that 3 and D kind of player.
Yeah.
Not to say that Matt Barnes is the best 3 and D player out there, but for his services, it makes the most sense for him to go back there. And he's just going to continue to build with the young core they have. He's going to be reunited with his old coach, Luke Walton.
Yeah.
So shout out to them. They're going to be that team's going to be nice.
Sacramento. Yeah, I mean they're going to continue where they left off. Yeah, they're going to continue where they left off. There it is, guys. There's confirmation on the D-Lo deal. Golden State and Brooklyn have agreed on a sign and trade, sending D'Angelo Russell to the Warriors on a 4-year, $117 million max contract. D-Lo got the bag, ladies and gentlemen. People were debating whether he was going. D-Lo got the damn bag. Good for you, D'Angelo Russell. And he going to fit in so well for that team. That's going to be a fun team because he's already a high-energy, fun guy, and that's how the Warriors play. Him and Steph are going to be so annoying to watch on the same team because they're going to be – to me, it's such a match made in heaven because, like, oh, God, I don't know, man.
Look what you done started, Magic.
Oh, my
goodness. Look what you've done.
Yeah.
Look at what you've done.
Yeah. Yeah, there it is, guys. Oh, my goodness. Just when I was so happy about Lil KD left, now the Warriors nah, man, Warriors like
hold on a second. Hold my
beer. Hold my beer. Yep. KD did what now today? All right, let me do some work today.
He said no to us. Oh, you think you could do this to me?
Oh my God. IQ will have to grow. Steve, look, his IQ gonna go on a nice crash course with that team. He gonna be just fine, my guy. When you around winning like that,
he already got a taste of it. Now he's about to get it.
Look at JaVale McGee alone. JaVale McGee was one of those guys that was struggling to get contracts. That man went to the Warriors, and then he was a sought-after center. Like, he could shoot threes. Look how much y'all paid that man in one season.
We only paid him like $5 million.
Huh?
We only paid him like $5 million.
That was it?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. He was sought after. He's still sought after. Yo, that's insane.
Iggy was looking for the Magic. I ain't gonna be here. Oh.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be here. What? D'Lo gonna get his Achilles injury the second he lands in Oakland? Okay, chill out.
That's terrible.
What happened? Pin's like, I just got here. What happened? D'Angelo Russell has signed. He's on a sign and trade to the Golden State Warriors, meaning that he is now a Golden State Warrior for $117 million. What money they gonna have left for Draymond Green? We'll find out next year on NBA free agency. All right, one more. Who else matters here? Terrence Ross returns to the Magic. Thoughts on that one, Brandon?
Damn.
Yeah, that's why I asked you, because that's one that you guys probably needed. JJ Redick to the Pelicans. Thoughts on that one, Brandon? 2-year,
doesn't make
26.
sense to me.
Explain why that doesn't make sense to you.
Is JJ okay with coming off the bench?
He was on the Clippers. He just started last year, but he played and he was very.
When was he coming off the bench on the Clippers?
There was seasons when he came off the bench on the Clippers. Towards the end of his tenure on the Clippers, he started. But there was season, when Doc first got there, he was a sixth man.
I definitely don't recall that.
Yeah, man.
But if he's okay with it, then that's fine. Beforehand, I was all like, they already have their guard positions locked up.
Look, to me, it makes a lot of sense because now, look, Lonzo and Zion, that to me, that is going to be fun. Even B.I., like, all they are doing, if you look at both of their big pickups, they're getting shooting. They got that dude that nobody knew about from nowhere we know about that is known to be a shooter. So, no, not draft. They just signed him today. I can't even remember his name, to like a really small deal, but he's a known shooter. So they out here just being like, look, let me get these shooters around Zion and Lonzo for the fast break. The Pelicans over here, they trying to do some things in the West, boy. Okay, Ricky Rubio going to the Suns. Thoughts on that?
I think that it's about damn time. Like,
yeah.
You passed up all those chances to get a point guard. Then you're gonna sign him to, was it 51?
Yeah.
How much is it? Yeah,
51 to Phoenix.
It's just about time.
Do you think
you had opportunity?
Are they getting their Steve Nash 2.0?
Oh hell no! Hell no.
Melvin, did we get Zion? No, we got the discount version of Zion.
Yeah.
Say hello to Julius Randle, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
They'll play Lonzo behind Jrue Holiday. They'd be damn stupid if they did that. You out of your mind?
Nah. Well just give Lonzo back then.
I was gonna say no. They start no, and that's the thing. You got to start Jrue Holiday and Lonzo together. That whole no way they put Lonzo on the bench. That's crazy.
Out your mind.
Yeah, it's got to be JJ Redick going to the bench. And he's going to be a great sixth man. That's the thing. Like, that's not going to matter because he's just going to come off the bench and he's going to have more firepower. Like, that's going to be crazy. B.I. not starting.
Oh, my God.
What is going on with you guys right now? Y'all been playing too much 2K? Like, what is happening? Of course he's starting. Anyways.
Steven.
Okay. Look. Oh, whew. Anyways, moving on.
My co-host Steven Tillman. His hot take of the day.
I'm trying to see Al-Farouq Amini to the Magic. Now that's one to me that was questionable. $29 million for 3 years. Why? But I mean, okay, do that. I mean, I know he was gonna leave the Blazers, but the Magic. We'll see how that one fits out. Jonas Valanciunas going back to Grizzly. Good for them. Am I missing anybody? I know I'm probably missing some other smaller names, but those are all the bigger names. Trevor Reeves, like Brandon had stated, going to Sac, getting the bag. Bummed out about that one because I want him on the Knicks, but not for the amount of money he's getting paid for Sacramento. So shout out to his agents for going out there and getting all of the monies from Sacramento.
I wanted him on the Lakers as well.
Man, but yep. So Sacramento gonna be good next year.
That's an understatement.
They're gonna be pretty good. The West, man, a lot of these French teams like them, New Orleans, like we'll see what happens next year. We'll see. All right, So that's enough for those free agents. If anything else comes on, I have my updates here, so we will break that here on the channel. We're gonna move into a little bit of topics before. What time is it? Oh dang, we whizzing through time. All right, so Brandon, I got a topic for you, man, Mr. Laker fan. A lot of craziness going on in free agency today. A lot of these names. Oopity doopity, welcome to the crew. Appreciate the subscription, my guy. Welcome to the Secret Crew. Don't forget to go subscribe to my guy, Wars World. Link in the description. Click the I if you want to go there. So we know about Kawhi Leonard. We know that, the Lakers are in high pursuit of Kawhi Leonard as well as the Clippers and the Raptors. But because he is going to take his time with the decision, if he doesn't go there, all of the Lakers' other options are being swiped up. So my question to you is it's not a fear, because you guys are still gonna be fine. You guys are pick up. You still got Anthony Davis and LeBron James. You can pick up some guys that'll fit, but like some of the bigger names that you guys could have gotten earlier on, like the Terrence Rosses of the world. A lot of these names that we said, the Brogdons, maybe even if you want to go that route, D'Angelo Russells. So what's your thoughts on that? On the fact that a lot of these names are being swooped up, and then the possibility of Kawhi not coming to you guys in the next few days? I'm
not as worried as I have been in previous years. Previous years, it's been, we hold out to try and get the big guy. If we don't get the big guy, then we don't get the big guy. But for the instance of Kawhi this year, and I think it's been a prime example on this first day of free agency, is that... Oh,
snap. Sorry, Wojbomb. Keep your thought. Woj just tweeted that Golden State is trading Andre Iguodala to the Memphis Grizzlies. League sources are telling ESPN. The Warriors are sending a 2024 protected first-round pick. And, details, you can read them right there. But Iggy talked his way out of Memphis, talked his way out of Golden State.
I got a broken leg.
He did, man. He tried to sell out their trading staff, and they said, okay, Iggy, all right, we see you, my guy. That's crazy. He is the starter of this whole movement, if you want to go that far back, because he was one of the first big signings that they made before, a lot of other guys
followed championships.
Yeah, man. So real quick, what's your thoughts on that before we go back to the Lakers subject?
That's crazy. Is he gonna play now, or is he just gonna be like, all right, I made my money. I wanted to chase for another championship, but I don't feel like playing.
He's not gonna compete, but I would still say, yeah, of course he's gonna still play over in Memphis. Memphis got a nice little upcoming team themselves.
Okay.
They're not gonna be playoff bound, but they're gonna be,
That's what I'm saying. You go from chasing titles to
just playing basketball to play basketball. Yeah. Yeah.
So I hope this is not the end for Iggy. Hopefully he gets bought out, and then he gets to play for a championship
contender. Yeah, go to the Lakers.
Say less. Say less.
God, there you go.
Okay. Thank you, my guy. We appreciate you. Say less.
But yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That helps free up the space, I'm sure. With what they just did with D-Lo, but wow, Iggy's on his way out, going to Memphis.
Same thing with Sean Livingston too. He held out on some of his money.
He did.
Today, yeah.
So. Delano saying, is it possible that the Kings miss the playoffs again in the next year? Very possible, because I think it's going to be that deep of a West again. I think the Pelicans might be in that talk too, so they might get 10-9 as well with them. Jazz are going to be throwing. So you got to remember, a lot of these teams that are now contending, you got to take a team out. So we'll see what happens, yo. Dallas are getting a healthy number 6. So we'll see how they look with everything they got. So, yeah, man, West is going to be wild. So there's a very big possibility that the Kings miss it. Wow.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Just crazy day so far.
A lot of craziness going on, and it's still going. That's what happens with the new time starting a whole day early. But Brandon, back to the Lakers. You were talking about, last thing you said is that in times in the past the Lakers would go after big fish, they don't get it, they move on. So that's the last thing you were saying.
And within the first couple of days, you see this every year, especially since the NBA got all this money coming in. You had to start overpaying players like Tobias Harris, a prime example. all this money that per se, would you say they deserve? Iffy. So I still think there's going to be those players out there where there's going to have a lot of value later on, like
Seth Curry's of the world and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I have a lot more confidence this year than I do in previous years. Whether we get Kawhi or not, I of course want Kawhi. I've said it in my video today. Check it out. If it don't start with the K between Clay and Kawhi, don't want it. Don't want no max deals.
No max deal. Yeah, I was gonna say, so you don't want nobody else because you need a lot of roster spots. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So bring on the vets, the old guys. Hopefully they're shooters. I'll say that one more. Shooters.
Yeah, because look, man, the Pelicans doing what the Lakers were supposed to do last year over there with the guys that they got. They surround them with shooters, and that's what the Lakers should do. And I think they will. There's the Danny Greens of the world that would most likely, he would be a very good fit for them. I like the Seth Curry fit because you do need a point guard. Even though he's not a point, he's more of a two, but he can go out there and run the point guard and play, especially if he's next to LeBron, because LeBron can handle the ball and he's out there doing his thing. There's a lot of names that Lakers are going to have to look at because they need to fill in the roster. Brandon hates it. He hates it, but it.
Don't you dare say his name.
His signs are pointing to that guy going to the joint team. I won't say his name, but you know who it is going over to LA. And I like it for him. I really do. I was watching some Rockets film, and I'm like, I don't understand. Other than D'Antoni, I don't understand why he got blamed for what happened with them. Because we're finding out now it was a lot more than just a Carmelo Anthony problem. Because it's not like once he left, they were that much better. I was watching that footage today on him. I'm like, man, if he brings even just a little bit of this with LeBron, oh boy, that might be a steal for $2 million. That's all I'm gonna say. But we'll see what happens. I know defensive end. I don't disagree with you on that. That kind of stuff is very true. But at the same time, if he becomes any kind of weapon that even gives you 12 or 13 off the bench, I would expect him to bring 15 off the bench, but to even bring 12 and 13 off the bench, to play only like 20, 18 minutes, look, to me, I think that would be a steal. But again, no defense for you guys. But again, beggars can't be choosers, my guy. You'd be cheap. So that's what you got to look at right at this point. Anyways, but yeah, I think that's a fair point on you saying, because you're right. There's still a lot. Again, 40% of the league, and probably just today, maybe 11%, 12% of it got signed today, if even that. So there's still a lot of fish in the sea for the Lakers to pick up in the following days if they do not.
When players start seeing that all these people that they think, the players think themselves that they're better than the players that are getting signed. Yeah, that's when they're like, oh, okay, maybe I should pull back on my demands on the market.
That's what happens.
Like that happens every year.
That's what happens. That's what happens for sure. First of all, why is your name Depressed Pelicans Fan? You guys are fine. I just saw your name.
I'm sure that was for the past.
Maybe. You guys gonna be fine. Melo to Knicks or LA. That's what I was just talking about. I think he's gonna go to the Lakers to compete. I would take him, especially with the team we got right now. But let him be a vet, run with us. But I think he's gonna go to LA. All right. Speaking of the Knicks, we're going to talk about their fun day today. We started with Kevin Durant not being a Knick. Then following to, a lot of these other names going elsewhere, and then us bringing in Julius Randle, which, again, on a good contract, if you ask me. Taj Gibson on a solid contract, if you ask me. But then the other reports were coming out, and I'm not mad at Ramona. I'm not mad at, to be honest, I'm not as mad at Dolan as everyone else was. I'm more pissed off at whoever it was that let this story come out. On top of everything that we already went through today, let me pull up, and you already know what I'm talking about, but let me pull it up for those who do not know what I'm talking about today. For the report to come out that right here, sorry, you guys can't see it. For the report to come out that James Dolan was not prepared to offer Kevin Durant a max deal because they're concerned about his injury and everything like that. Cool. But, of course, that it's going to be taken the way that it was taken by every Knicks fan. And I'm going to exclude myself from that because I did not take it that way. Because, look, I understand it's Kevin Durant. Yes, I would throw the max at him, but at the same time, what I'm seeing from this front office is a front office that's trying to not repeat history, because who knows for Kevin Durant to come back and be the MVP he's going to be. I would take that risk 100%. But at the same time, if he goes the wrong way and it's a Brooklyn problem, then we're going to be talking about like, dang, maybe that was a good decision for us not to do that. And there are the skeptics that are saying that. There's a lot of logical people that are saying that, like, yo, the Knicks are just afraid of being scorned again. Look what happened with Amari Stoudemire. We went full in on Amari Stoudemire. We had a good season with him. The rest of it, he fell apart. Look at what happened with what's his name, Phil Jackson's boy that we're still paying to this day, Joakim Noah.
Oh, Joakim, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like so many things. Again, not agreeing with the decision, but I'm not as mad at James.
You understand?
Yes, and I'm not as mad at James Dolan as I am at whoever said this to Ramona. That is the person I'm pissed off at. This did not need to come out. Like this there's a lot of the Clippers missed out on Kevin Durant as well. We don't know if they'd offer him the max. We don't know if they didn't offer him the max. But we won't know because they're not going to say anything about it. They moved on to go on another thing. Why did we have to be the one to say anything about this and then have this report come out? Because then now that's just added to the memes. It's just added to the narrative of the Knicks. The Knicks don't do this. The Knicks don't do things right. For all we know, we don't know if the Clippers offered him a max either. The Clippers might have been scared to do it too. There's a reason why the Clippers all of a sudden fell out of talks for Kevin Durant. They knew that they were interested, but they felt out of the blue, they fell out of the talks where, it was just between the Golden State Warriors, the Knicks, and the Nets. We don't know if it's for the same reasons, but we won't know because their PR department's better than whoever leaked this story in New York. So that's who I'm more pissed off at than anybody else with this stupid story. Yes, blame James Dolan because he didn't offer max, but at the same time, I understand why. I would do it, Kevin Durant, but at the same time, who's to say that Kevin Durant falls apart from here? 32 coming back from an Achilles injury.
I'm glad you're saying this because I thought you were full on going to be like, this is why James Dolan is the worst. Blah, 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 blah.
No, and I hate him to death. He's an idiot. He's stupid. He is still, to me, the worst owner. But at the same time, he has made some strides, and I'm going to give him his credit. He has made some strides in the right direction these last few months, and I have said it. I have given him his credit. The same amount of energy I'll give on the hate towards him, which I still do very much so, I'm going to give him his credit on other things. And this, to me, was dumb, but at the same time, I get it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm more pissed at whoever. This did not need to come out. We don't I can't reiterate it enough. The Lakers are another team that could have been in the hunt.
Stuff leaks all the time. So you shouldn't be surprised by big markets. Somebody just talks.
Okay, but Los Angeles is a big market too.
Oh, we talk.
But I'm saying, but you didn't hear anything about that. We don't
out?
know. The Lakers all of a sudden fell out, but they got a max spot where they can get them in. I understand. We assume the reason why the Lakers didn't continue to go after him is because LeBron wants to win right now. So we assume that's the reason why the Lakers would not sign Kevin Durant, obviously. But who's to say that the genie bust and the Lakers were like, oh, no, I don't think we want to deal with that. We're cool with what we got right now. Who's to say that that's not the reason why they didn't sign it? Same thing with the Clippers. But
Chris, all that backlash with Magic, with us not signing this, Rob Pelinka telling the fake story, all this stuff does come out.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't come to surprise as much as Lakers fans were surprised when all that news broke out.
Right.
I'm saying that's the same rules apply for New York just because.
And I'm not disagreeing. 100%. You're 1,000% correct. I get that, but I'm just saying in this situation, that is who is that's what I'm more pissed at is the leak more than the report. Because you're right. Of course, things are going to come out because in these big markets, they're everywhere. But to me, it's just like, God, of course, on the day where everything is already rough for us because it's just we become the laughingstock once again. And I get it. It's the Knicks. It's hilarious for the Knicks to be bad. It's hilarious for the Knicks to miss out on things. But why not add fuel to the fire? Guess what? That idiot James Dolan didn't even want to offer Kevin Durant max. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh! Stop.
Hey, man. When it rains, it
Delano's
pours.
asking you a question. He said, would you give KD the max?
Oh, in a heartbeat. No doubt. There's no question. Like, if I was in the Knicks or if I'm the Lakers, I guess that would be the next question. Lakers?
No, as the Lakers. Just
as
Brandon.
the Lakers?
Yeah, you're running the Lakers, yeah.
I would be a little bit hesitant to give him the max.
No, then you don't even need to explain yourself.
Yeah. I would be a little hesitant.
So all I'm saying is just like, and again, I use the Clippers more than the Lakers because they were more in the hunt than the Lakers were. They were just like us. But then all of a sudden, they started to fade away into the background. We weren't hearing the Clippers this. We weren't hearing the Clippers this. It was the Warriors resigning, or you could go to New York and maybe the Clippers. But of course, our story came out. So it's just trash because, of course, then that narrative continues and Knicks this, Knicks that. And then and shout out, and as much as I hate Windhorse on TV, shout out to him for bringing that narrative to light as well, because that's what I was pissed off about when I read it. And then he on TV was, because ESPN loves to take bats and beat the dead horse that is the New York Knicks whenever anything goes wrong for us. And he went up and said the exact same thing. Him and Ramona said the exact same thing, where it's like, you know what? You can say what you want to say about James Dolan, blame James Dolan, but at the same time, you got to understand the situations in the past. You can't get mad at him for not wanting to repeat history and having the Knicks go back into a hole with money, even though we don't know if Kevin Durant's going to come back on top. That's a very big possibility. It's probably most likely what's going to happen. But at the same time, you can't knock the dude for taking a step back. You can't knock the dude, especially when we have an infrastructure that we have. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm going to say on that. I'm going to leave that alone. I didn't even get to see the chats going, so I don't know if people disagree or agree with that. I'm sure people are calling me crazy because, God forbid somebody defend James Dolan for a few seconds.
Hey, this is a first for everything, man. Sometimes you just don't see it, but I'm glad to see that you defend one of the better owners of the league.
All right, and then I move off of your stupid self. I can't stand you. How is Julius Randle better than KD? Please, who the hell said? I don't know what y'all saying in the chat.
Who in their right mind?
Yeah, I don't know who said that. Delano said as a GM of any team with money about getting Kevin Durant. Oh no, they're having an internal battle. Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, yeah, if that's what you got from what I just said, then you do not listen. But okay, they're having an internal battle. So yeah, and then last thing, since we're talking about the Knicks mistakes, there was also Steve Mills. Thank God it wasn't Scott Perry, because there was no need for this to even be said today. But Steve Mills dropped a apology of sorts today for us missing out on Julius Randle, and this irritated the hell out of me today too. Not the fact that I'm mad at Steve Mills. There's no need for an apology to be said. I understand that they sold us on the fact for this and that, and we had all these hopes for Kevin Durant. I get that. I understand. But if you're really that pissed off at him for being confident in us picking up a free agent, he can only control so much. You know what I'm saying? And then the injury happened, and so many things changed towards the end. You can only control so much. But regardless of that, today, Steve Mills dropped an apology saying this, because I don't feel like it's reading the entire thing. But he said, while we understand that some Knicks fans could be disappointed with tonight's news, we continue to be upbeat and confident in our plans to rebuild the Knicks to compete for championships in the future through both the draft and targeted free agents. All I read from this was, we told y'all dumbasses for months now what our plan was. What's happening is our plan is continuing. Stop crying. And he's right. But the fact that he had to release this adds more fuel to the narrative. Oh God, the Knicks missed out on Kevin Durant and now they're apologizing about it. How does that make Julius Randle feel? That's so I'm more upset that he even felt the need to. That's why I'm glad Scott Perry had nothing to do with this. Scott Perry like, nah, look, man, we continue our plan. You want to put that out there? That's on your neck.
Yeah.
This did not need to be said. The two contracts they put on are completely proving the point that they said. They're going to continue the rebuild. They can continue to put the right pieces around our youth and so. So it's like they did not need to put that apology. I don't know, but what do you think about that? Do you think that this was needed to be said? Do you think, I don't know, what do you think about that stupid tweet?
PR moves are only for damage control,
and that was what that
was. If he felt like this is getting out of hand and something needed to be said, then this is the reason to do it.
Yeah.
From the outside looking in, again, it's just I view this as like the Lakers incident where, Magic was saying all this hoorah hoorah, and then as damage control on the spot, Rob Pelinka had to come out and say, I don't know where these comments are coming from. I still love Magic, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Like stuff he had to say.
Yeah.
Not necessarily if it was true or not, but it was more like, all right, in order to save some kind of image that we have, and it's raining cats and dogs right now because of what Magic is saying, I have to say this. That's how I take it as that statement, that quote unquote apology.
Yeah.
It didn't need to be said. If anything, this feels like, I'm not trying to compare it. Please don't take it out of context. But when Mitch and
Kupchak
and whatchamacallit, their goal the entire time was, we're going to get a bunch of draftees and we're going to pray that we land a free agent to come and play with us. They tried that for many years. I think it was four years straight. And it didn't happen. So I commend you guys for doing the similar kind of strategy, and hopefully it works out for you guys.
We'll see.
It's tough to say, but you guys have I feel like you guys have a better outlook than what the Lakers have at that point. Just stay the course. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, look, I'm all for it.
Out.
Yeah, because we're actually doing it the right way. And yeah, look, it sucks. I get it. People want to win now. Gone through too much pain. I understand. Trust me. You're talking from one Knicks fan to another. I understand. You acting like I don't get it. But at the same time, for the first, we finally got an answer. Free agency is not for us, y'all. It's just not for us. We've got the last person that's not named RJ Barrett that has said the words, I want to be a Knick. We banished because of our last owner. And now he's going to be a Laker. Sorry, Brandon. Then that is Carmelo Anthony, for those who are like, who is he talking about? Carmelo Anthony. So we're at a point where it's even, we just need to understand that this is the long game now. This is the long game. That's what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. And the East and the NBA is continuing to go in a back to a place of where it's more open, where it's a 2-star at max per team kind of thing. So it's not the same where we're going to have to hope that we get a 3-headed monster to compete with some of these teams. No, man. Kawhi Leonard damn near almost what's the word I'm looking for? Freaking tore up that whole narrative this past NBA Finals. Kawhi and who? You could say Pascal Siakam played like an all-star, but is he an all-star? No. Kyle Lowry barely played like an all-star. It was Kawhi Leonard and a group of very good basketball players. Exactly. Yeah. Playing against that. Injuries be damned. I don't care. I'm not giving no, I'm not doing that. So, look, we playing the long game. We playing the long game. The front office has committed to it. The front office has said they would, and that's what we're doing right now. So look, miss me with all that. I'm okay with it. It sucks because he went to Brooklyn, but that's the only reason why it sucks. I'm over it. He left the Warriors. I mean, they got D'Lo now, so that's gonna be fun for them. But whatever.
Tomorrow's really gonna hit me doing that D'Lo's.
Yeah, it's gonna hit me right after we get off this stream. I'm gonna be looking at this stuff and I'm like, "Yo, D'Lo really on that damn Warriors team, bro." That's gonna be.
Chat was going ham on us. Apparently, they didn't like what we had to say.
What they say? 30. I know, $30 million. That's crazy.
Some of them. Not all.
Knicks will surprise people. Scott saying, "Look, I'm not looking for no surprises. I'm just looking for growth. That's all I care about for right now." If we pull up Kings, by all means, I'll take it. Shoot, but my expectations are more for growth than for surprises at this point. All Knicks fans need to stand outside MSG. Okay, all right. Maybe we should actually. Maybe we should go on protest because it worked for the Lakers. But look, it worked for y'all. The last time the Lakers protested, y'all got Anthony Davis. Maybe we do.
Yeah, we had a bunch of Chads and Kyles standing outside, just like, "Hey, bro, what's going on with the Lakers? Huh? What? Why are we winning?
We gotta make LeVar Ball our president."
Yeah,
that's what we need, guys.
LeVar never lost. Come on.
God.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Magic's free agency so far? Are you talking about the Orlando Magic or Magic Johnson? Because Magic Johnson's killing it. He ain't do a damn thing. But Orlando Magic is just questionable.
Great signing.
I know. Magic Johnson just out here doing it. Yeah. Did Scott Perry say something? No, the other one did. Steve Mills. He said something. Sean, be right back for dinner break. Do your thing. Look, we said it earlier. The Magic did Magic things. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I mean, they brought back Vucevic, cool. They brought back Ross, cool. They brought in Aminu, I guess. I just want to see what's going to go on with Markelle Fultz. To be completely real with you, that's what the real thing I want to see. Oh snaps! What's up? Shout out to Jai.
Can you rate Draymond Green a little bit with LeBron's voice?
Can I what? Rate Draymond Green with LeBron's voice? Can you rate Draymond Green a little bit with LeBron's voice? I don't know what that means.
What?
It's asking me to rate Draymond Green with LeBron's voice. LeBron's voice, he's just a monotone giant. He just.
I couldn't even try, to be honest. That's
give me a different one. Give me a different player. But shout out to the $5. I appreciate you, my guy.
Say Shaq, and then that would be a lot easier.
CK, my favorite player. Dang, it's like that. Oh man. Can you speak on Kings? We did speak on the Kings already. Yes, the Kings did have a nice free agency. Kings are looking good right now. Good pieces. Jazz making some good pieces. Speaking of Jazz, Derek Favors is looking like he gonna be on his way over to the freaking Pelicans. That's the thing that's happening. Zach Lowe tweeted that a little while ago. So
what's happening? Who's going? What?
Derek Favors might add on to the muscle.
Wow.
I know the Pelicans over there. They trying to play for reals, bro.
Shout out to David Griffin. Jeez,
David Griffin being David Griffin, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, moving forward. Do we have time? No, we ain't good. I don't feel like talking about them, so we not talking about Brooklyn. We said enough about Brooklyn. You got you guys. Good for you. Move on. All right, we're in the last half an hour of the show, so we're just gonna skip down to the best fits for the remaining free agents. Now, a few of these guys just got signed, so I'm gonna make those updates, and we're not gonna talk about those in this segment, but we're going to start with a name that is very near and dear to my heart. And please give me a real answer and don't give me a stupid answer. But Carmelo Anthony, where's he going to go? Where's his best fit?
Go back home.
Chat, play along as well. Y'all, you know the deal. You know how it goes with these games. Go ahead, Carmelo Anthony.
Go back home.
And you mean go back home by go to the Knicks, or you mean go back home by go to his place with Lala and little
his place with Lala? So
I can't stand you. Can you give me a team, please? Are you dropping a big old NA like he ain't gonna go nowhere?
I guess the Lakers. I as much as I don't want it to happen, it's probably going to happen.
Accept it, man. Just take him with open arms, man.
I don't have to accept it.
Take him with open arms. Yeah, chat. Everyone's saying Lakers. Denver.
Okay, yeah, Denver. I like Denver.
I don't.
That'll be a solid
man.
pickup.
I don't.
Solid.
Lakers. My man said the Shanghai Sharks.
The 2K team,
bro. My God, no, they real trying to team it ass.
Oh,
not you. Sorry, I was more for freaking Brooklyn. Oh, that's the last thing I need is to see freaking Carmelo Anthony go to Brooklyn. That's such an et tu brute moment. Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, I think Lakers makes the most sense for me right now. I would love for him to come back to us, especially now that there's an opening for a veteran spot, small forward. But I think that he's going to go to Lakers for cheap. LeBron James gonna get him right. That dude gonna average. He's old. He gonna average a solid 13 off the bench.
Melvin,
Patrick
it's
Beverly.
not disrespect. It's I see it. I call it like I see it.
That mean nothing. Moving on. Patrick Beverly. Right now, he is actually engaging in talks with your team if things fall through with Kawhi Leonard. But where do you think his best fit is? Best fit, not where you want him to be. Best fit.
Best fit. I was gonna say some team like Phoenix. They had the money, but they already signed Ricky Rubio
for the rest of their lives. Yeah.
Clippers,
Bulls, got a Laker from Carmelo Anthony.
He wouldn't go to the Bulls. He said he wants money. Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking of teams that got some kind of cap space.
Mm-hmm. Well, while you think about it, I got my answers.
I'd say Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Yeah. Minnesota, just because they struck out on D'Lo, and their point guard position is in need. Dire need.
They are still in need, especially with D Rose going out. Tyus Jones, they have to re-sign him. I got him staying with Clippers. I think he's gonna go back to the Clippers and continue what they started, fill in some spots with them. Clippers, and hey, Kawhi Leonard is still on the boards. If he go back, he'll not go back. If he goes to the Clippers, then there you go. DeMarcus Cousins. Now there's the reports that are still very, very talkative about him being a New York Knick. Where do you have Boogie going?
I said Boston earlier in the stream. I feel it makes sense. They lost out on Al Horford. They just re-signed not re-signed. They just signed a very good point guard. Mm-hmm. I think DeMarcus Cousins makes sense.
You like that with Boston? I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. The question is, do you think he's going to get a short-term bag, or do you just think he's going to get another
I think he'll get that 2 year.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. 2 year, probably something like what Taj got, maybe a little bit more.
This one's tough for me, man. I'm seeing the chat saying Cousins go to the Spurs. Oh, boy, he couldn't handle Pop.
No, he could not.
Memphis. Ooh, I kind of like Memphis, even though
Memphis
they got too many bigs, though. Yeah, they got Jonas. Jonas Valanciunas is back, so I don't know if they would be able to afford that. Lakers, Knicks, Clippers. He's going to Celtics.
I'm not opposed to bringing him to the Lakers. I just don't want him to be taking all of our money. So
yeah, Atlanta ? Bucks. Not Bucks. They Bucks just signed all their money away to the Lopez Bros.
Literally.
Knicks or Clippers, Nets, Miami Kings. Man, I don't know. I don't know.
Why would he go back to the Kings?
I like the Boston one too. Like I'm torn between us and Boston.
With the signing of Harrison Barnes, do you think the Kings will re-sign Kawhi?
I mean, depends on what the deal that he gets because he's restricted. So whatever.
That's right.
Okay. If somebody want to pay him big money and they can't afford it, they're gonna let him walk.
Yeah.
So it depends on what offer sheet they're presented with. Okay, I'm gonna just so we can move the game on. I will go New York. He can come to us for a year and an option.
Okay.
Here's somebody I really want, but I know what your answer is gonna be. But Seth Curry.
Ooh, man. Well, need I say more?
Yeah, Lakers.
If I want to try and get away from the bias,
you don't have to. I mean, if you I said New York for Cousins. I mean, if you think he fits there, then say Lakers.
Oh, 100%. I think he fits there, but I don't want everybody to think just like, oh,
nah, man. Just speak your truth, bro. Don't even trip about that.
Then Lakers for sure.
Lakers, okay. I would say us, but if we're not getting a starting point guard, I don't think we're gonna get another point guard. So I'm not gonna say Knicks. To be honest, before this show started, when I was writing these names down, I had Golden State in my head. I was like, this is the perfect time for him to go back and play with his brother. There's an opening at the guard. Those two together, that'll be a lot of fun basketball. But now with what happened, yeah, right. And then the Quinn Cook thing is going on. I was like, yeah, he would be a perfect fit right there. Replace Quinn Cook for that backup. Have a Curry on Curry back to back. but I don't know if that's going to happen anymore. But with the Iggy signing gone, Curry might not be getting that much money. I mean, he did have a good season last year. Just because I want to see we've seen the Lopez bros together. I want the story. So I'm gonna stick with Golden State because the Quinn Cook thing is looking like he's about to be out. So I would love to see him play with them. That'd be a fun little 3-guard situation with him, D'Lo, and Steph.
You forgot about Shabazz.
Oh, they are against Shabazz too, huh?
Yeah.
Wave them. Nah, I'm sticking with just because I want to keep that dream alive. I want the Curry bros to reunite.
Okay.
All right, what are you guys saying?
Bobby Portis.
Oh no, with us we got him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. For how much?
3 year, 31 mil.
2 year.
2 years. Sorry.
That's so much money. No way. That is way too much money.
He's a young player though, so you know how young players are.
Oh, it's 2 years though. It's 2 years. It's
player option.
It's okay. I hope that I need my details. I need my details. I don't want to play the horn for him. I'm not happy about
that's
it.
15. That's 15 mil. 15 and a half. It could be worse. It could really be worse. Meanwhile, you guys signed a lot of bigs.
Well, we need bigs.
Okay.
Because we have a lot of guards. R.J. Barrett, Dennis Smith Jr., Frank Ntilikina, Alonzo Trier, Damian Dotson. We got all guards, my guy. And he could play the 4 and 5. Oh, God, I don't hate it. I just hate how much. But it's 2 years. It's 2 years. It's fine.
And why is everybody still on this cheap, could have got somebody cheaper? Everybody is going to be getting paid this year. Until you wait until after July 6th, everybody's getting paid.
Yeah, and it's not like I said, we in the long game, so it's not like, all right, we gotta do what we can for playoffs. No, right now we just gotta fill in and get. Again, who knows? Bobby Portis might be a Noah Vonleh, man. Might surprise us on a stable situation. 2-year deal. I don't hate it. That's a 31, bro. If you, yeah, he's young. Okay, all right. Bobby Portis is a Knick, guys. And here's my. I'm not gonna give him the. I'm gonna give him the. Sad music is playing right now. Anyways, whatever. We got him. So Bobby Portis is a Knick. There it is. It's official. God. Okay. All right. 2-year deal. So Bobby Portis is off the boards because he just got signed. So he was actually 2 away. Oh my gosh. I need to recalibrate after this stream is over on everything that just happened. What's the chat saying?
Shout out to
Lakers.
Buddy.
James Wiseman coming to the Knicks next year. Give me LaMelo Ball. Whatever. CK thought we was getting JaMychal. Bruh, for reals, man. Give me JaMychal Green and we getting Taj Gibson and Bobby Portis. Will Warriors flip D'Angelo Russell?
Serviceable bigs.
Whatever.
I think Taj is going to surprise a lot of people.
I'm not mad at Taj. I'm not. I'm honestly okay with that. But Bobby
Taj
Portis,
all of a sudden got a 3-point shot last year. Threw me off, bro.
Facts. We got 25. No Kawhi. Yeah. Kawhi is off the boards for us. That's very true. Anyways. All right. Whatever. Okay. We're good. It happened. It's fine. Like I said, we got vets around us. We're good. Okay. Next up, Danny Green.
Danny Green? I think he stays. I think he's a loyal guy.
You think he's to stay with Toronto?
I think, unless he's money chasing.
No, he did say he would.
Better not.
Well, I mean, you can say one thing and mean another thing, but I'm going off of what he said because he seems like a kind of guy that's just gonna speak it how it is. But he said if he can get everybody back together, he would like to go for a repeat in Toronto. So I think if Kawhi stays, then he'll be very open to staying for sure. I'm sure. And yeah, I think I'm gonna bank on that too. just because in my brain I feel like Kawhi is staying. I'm sorry, Brandon. So I'm banking on that, and so because of that, I think Danny Green will stay as well.
Okay.
Oh God, is he restricted? But the next one I have up is Enes Kanter. What?
Somebody said he signed a 1 year.
Who signed a 1 year?
Danny Green. Sorry.
When did he sign a 1 year? That's news to me. That would have been a little bit bigger news if Danny Green signed a contract. I think that. Let me fact check that. But while I fact check that, the next one I have up is the one-time Nick, the two-time, well, whatever, Enes Kanter.
Enes Kanter.
Yeah, I know he's a free agent. The latest report is that things are heating up between him and the Mavericks right now.
Okay.
But that's there's no details on him signing anything. Yeah.
I don't know why it wasn't a hot topic like Mike Muscala,
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that was reported.
Heavy too. I don't know. It's easy to say Portland.
Mm-hmm.
If Boston strikes out on DeMarcus Cousins, then I can see him going there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
sorry, I'm still calibrating the body. I don't know how to feel. I don't know if I'm upset. It's just because I have to remember, like, we are in rebuild. Like, you gotta look, man. It's $31 million 2 years. Sorry, Enes Kanter, where's he going?
I said either Portland or he goes to Boston.
Pick one.
It's one of those two. Back to Portland.
Portland it is. I'm going. No, that's not how that works. He's staying in Portland. I'm not gonna think too hard about that one. He's staying in Portland.
What if he signs a vet minimum to go play with?
Shut up. He would. Oh, actually, I would invite it because he would not fit well in the Warriors at all. They would. Oh yeah, I don't like that one at all.
Why
can't do D'Angelo Russell. He's gone. Could take him off the boards. Next,
why wouldn't he fit?
I don't know. I just don't want him on the Warriors. Next up, JaVale McGee. You're right. Portis is restricted, but the Wizards ain't gonna match that. Chill out. You're so right. I forgot he's restricted. You're right. Bobby is restricted, but they're not gonna match.
He's so happy
$31
right
million. They gonna match that. Anyways, JaVale McGee. Jay Johnson Kings saying Lakers should resign. People still on the Portis deal right now. Ben saying, do you think KD will play in the 3? What?
KD will play in the 3.
I don't know what that means. There's a lot of words in there, but I don't know if it would made a sense. Lakers need him. Lakers. Everyone's saying Lakers.
With Anthony Davis, that jumbled a lot of stuff with re-signing him. Robin Lopez is off the boards now.
He's off the boards.
Bring it back. Run it back.
Yeah.
Run it back.
Staying?
Yeah.
Coming back with the Lakers. Yeah, I think so too. He's a nice cheap option. You guys need another big. I think he pairs with Anthony Davis very nicely. I think I agree with you on that one as well. He stays with the Lakers. All right, next up, Marcus Morris. Not to be confused with his brother that plays currently for the Oklahoma City Thunder, Markiefius Morris. This is Marcus Morris, the ex-Celtic. Where does he go?
Marcus Morris.
Sorry, as we talk, I am just looking at the updates. Someone sent me a smoke screen, so I thought we just signed Reggie Bullock, but no, it's not. That didn't happen yet.
If somehow, some way, if there's still some money left to be found, and Sixers,
Knicks would be a nice fit. Clippers probably. Lakers should get Seth. Well, we passed those two names. Portland would be a good fit. Who are we on again? Marcus Morris, Portland. Yeah, I think I like that one too. I'm cool with that. I don't know if they have the money, but
yeah, both of the teams. I was thinking of Portland earlier, but for some reason, if somehow they found a way to get some money, Sign him to like a 5-year deal, $5 million deal.
Mm-hmm.
I think he would. It would help out their bench problem that they've had for the last like 2 years.
Portland. I'm just trying to figure out who you're talking about. Who are you talking about?
No, Sixers.
Oh, Philly.
Yeah.
What money they got left? What money does Philly got left for that? What about Vucevic? Vucevic already signed on the Magic.
Yeah. Well,
so you sticking with that? You sticking with?
I'm sticking with it.
Okay.
I'm sticking with it.
Philly. Man, I don't want him. I'm gonna go.
Unless he wants to reunite with his brother.
See, I was thinking about that, but I don't know how that. I mean,
they don't have money.
They don't have any money, but he would be good for their depth. I'm gonna go with him staying. I'm thinking he stays in Boston.
Really?
Yeah, because they got money with Al Horford off the books.
That's true.
Clippers or Heat. Yeah, Clippers was the other one I was thinking too, but I think I got him staying with Boston. Knicks need to explain the fans who are still left. Brandon, come on, we all right. Chill out. He hated Boston. Did he hate Boston?
Who was there?
I was about to say, did he hate Boston? I don't know if it was Boston that he hated. Anyways, moving on. Speaking of Boston, Isaiah Thomas. Now he's saying that if he's given the chance, he can be his old self. Who are you giving the chance to Isaiah Thomas? Orlando. I'm going the other Florida team. I'm saying Miami.
They got Dragic.
Do they though?
Yeah, they got Dragic for now.
Do they though? I'm sticking with Miami. I think Miami would be a place that he can easily go turn over, play with Jimmy Butler. You said Orlando?
I said Orlando, yeah.
I'm going Miami. Iggy is slept on. What you think, CK? Which Iggy are you talking about? Are you talking about our Iggy or are you talking about Andre Iguodala?
Iggy Azalea.
Knicks need to move some other place. All right. The nonsense is being spoken right now. Yeah, see, I'm okay. We're looking this up. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Goran Dragic. I believe he's still getting traded, Brandon. I think your facts are wrong. And then that makes my signing sound even more smarter. Oh, yeah, no, Brandon's definitely correct. Okay. Mavericks pull out of the 3-team deal. Mavericks. Oh, but then there's another one that happened 30 seconds ago.
There's multiple reports, yeah. So nobody really knows.
Yeah, Bleacher Report reported but like 2 minutes ago that it's happening. I don't know what to believe. All right, well, I'm sticking with the narrative. No, there it is. No, see? Oh, my God. Yeah, I don't know what to believe.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the one you said. I think he's staying in Miami. So he's still in Miami, but I'm sticking with see, they're saying Dragic is in Dallas. Dragic didn't see, no. He's still, yeah, Melvin, he's staying on the Heat. No, I'm trying to read everybody's thing, but it's not working. Yeah, no, he's still on the Heat. All right. So then the last one, Brandon, before we end this stream. Kawhi Leonard ends up where?
Kawhi on the way.
So you got him on the Clippers?
Excuse me? Mr. LeBron James did that thing. You know what I'm saying?
So you really think it's gonna happen? You really think Kawhi Leonard's gonna be a Laker?
It's either he's going to LA as a Laker, or he's going back to Toronto. I don't see any like you guys just ran out of money.
So you're saying he's either gonna go to LA as a Laker or Toronto? Those are the only two options for him. Not the Clippers anymore.
I don't.
Wow. Take the hat off.
Hat is off and it's on to the side over here.
So you're just saying Clippers not gonna happen. You sound like me yesterday.
What with the
Kevin
Lakers?
Durant?
Oh,
he would never be a net. I got tweets.
We both might be sad then tomorrow.
Oh boy, that is a bold statement from Red. So Lakers, because it's only the Lakers or the Raptors in the hunt. Now I am going to break some Laker fans' hearts.
That's we're used to this now.
Am saying Clippers. Now here's why I say Clippers. And this is just some malarkey. So Laker fans, if you don't want to buy it, don't buy it or whatever. I think that there was a reason that those Kevin Durant and Kawhi reports came out. And I think that the conversation between the two had come up to gauge where he's going. And then once Kawhi found out Brooklyn is the move, it's not New York, then Kawhi might feel a little bit more safe going with the number 2 in LA as well and beefing up their stock. So because of that, and only because of that, and because of no information at all, just because of intuition, I think he's going to be a Clipper. I'm going with
Fair.
that.
That's
going
all
with
right.
that. I think that's something that I don't think it's not cool anymore to be the little brother. I think that was proven today. That it's cool again to be the little brother, but we'll see what he says there. Yeah, Buddy's saying no Clippers. Oh my goodness, people are still yes. Oh, I wanted to break that too. I did see that just happened. I don't care enough because neither of us on this stream are a fan of him. But Jamal Murray was just signed to an extension. On a max extension, this boy getting paid $170 million for the next 5 seasons. I guess there it is. But yeah, thoughts on that one? I know you like Jamal Murray. It sucks that the Lonzo and Jamal series is not going to happen in LA anymore. Let's be taken to New Orleans
to the Big Easy.
Yeah, man.
Big Easy. Congrats to him.
That's it.
About it.
Congrats to him.
Yeah. And shout out to his agent.
That's the extent.
That's all I got.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't care enough. I'm not a big Jamal Murray fan. He did turn things around in the playoffs. Shouts to him for that. I'll give you that. But other than that, cool, I guess. Whatever. But I think
$170 million.
$170 million, my guy. $170 million. Hey, CK2K, what you think of our Iggy? Look, I've said it in the last 2 of my videos. I'm a fan of him. I think he's going to bring grit. He's going to be I think we're going to get another good steal in the second round. Not Mitchell Robinson level, but I think it's going to be a nice pickup for us. I'm excited. Personally, I just want to watch basketball, summer league, preseason. Then finally the NBA season starts back. Well, you're getting a year full of basketball, so hopefully RJ is going and playing for Canada. Actually, I don't know if Canada made it into the World Cup. I don't think they passed the qualifiers, but we'll see.
Hey, we're gonna be at that thing called Summer League.
We're gonna be there. There's gonna be videos. There's IG, everything. So if you ain't following us on IG and Twitter and everything, we're gonna be in the Summer League. We're gonna be in attendance for that first game. We're gonna be in attendance for Saturday and Sunday as well. It's gonna be lit. I'm excited, man. This year's gonna be fun.
Yes.
There's gonna be a lot of fun talent going around.
I will be a Lakers. I'll be scratch that. I will be a Knicks fan at Summer League. I'm going to forewarn this.
You're welcome for the Summer League.
I don't even think we have a team, to be honest. So
that's so true, though.
If you see a guy with the Lakers jersey on and cheering you guys, don't worry about it. It's all right. It's good. He's vouched for it.
Whatever. Watch him will be on the Lakers.
Excuse me?
Watch Ochefu be a Laker.
Oh, Chefu on the
sign him. LeBron. That's the one.
Immediately.
That's the one. I can hear you already, bro. Lord, this is a sentence. He said, "Yo, CK2K question: what PG are available for Knicks? None.
There are no.
None that we need. I'm fine with the.
Oh, none that you need. Now. Okay.
No.
All right.
If it wasn't D'Angelo Russell and it was like an all-star next level guy, sure. Now, give me just a vet point guard. But George Hill's gone. He's off the boards.
What about Corey Joseph?
I wouldn't hate it. I don't want it, but I wouldn't hate it if I found out we signed a 2-year.
What about running back with Fat Man Felton?
And see, now you're talking too much. All right, moving on. Where's the bald Mamba going? The bald Mamba.
He's talking about Caruso.
Is that what you all call Caruso?
Running back. Yeah,
I'm gonna need y'all to find a new nickname for Caruso. Don't disrespect his hair like that.
I don't like the nickname either, but I knew immediately who he was talking about. For all my Laker fans, let Chris know about the whole Clipper thing. Let him know. The few fans that are in here. Let them know Kawhi is on the way.
Okay, anyways, and I think this is where we going to wrap this week's free agency stream. Like I say all the time, please go subscribe, show some love to my boy, my co-host, Mr. Brandon Wars Road. You're going to be seeing him in the vlogs because we telling you, man, this weekend going to be lit. For that reason, there will be no Coast to Coast this coming Sunday because we will be in Vegas for Summer League and we will be in attendance watching these games. So we're gonna be missing this week of Coast to Coast, but we'll be back the following week. I think we have 2 more episodes of Coast to Coast, and then we're taking a big break until season 2, because once the free agency is over, that's the end for us for this year, and we'll be back on it to start off the next season, the beginning of the next season.
Best believe we'll still keep up with basketball on our Twitter accounts
and YouTube channels. Yeah, I mean, there's still gonna be videos coming up on my channel and on his channel. It's not the end of us. It's just we're gonna get everything organized and situated, revamped. So
we have to have off season 2, guys.
Exactly, man. It's like any show you guys watch. But of course, we'll keep you guys posted on that. But anyways, man, appreciate all you guys, man. We had a big crowd today, man. Free agency news, breaking news, all kinds of fun stuff. We got a soundboard that's working now. Listen to that. Look, yeah. You got any of y'all play Mortal Kombat? There it is right there. All right. But yeah. Appreciate you guys. That's all I got for today, man. Knicks made some moves today. Lakers made absolutely nothing. They're staying put on this Kawhi Leonard thing. That's going to heat up as the week goes on. I expect Kawhi Leonard to get picked up on, I'm going Tuesday. When do you think Kawhi Leonard's going to make his decision?
It seems like a very Kawhi Leonard thing to do.
Is to hold it out, right?
No, just on a random day, like on a Tuesday, or like one of the worst days ever, Monday. Tomorrow.
So it's happening tomorrow. I hope it's tomorrow. I think it's going to be Tuesday, but I hope it is tomorrow. I hope it's sooner rather than later. Anyways, much love to you guys. Follow us on our social medias. Appreciate Buddy Rare for the sub. Of course, go check out my homie B Ward. Links in the description. Click the eye. But we out of here, y'all. Catch you guys in the next one. It's lit.
Check out the Tillman and Warren show tomorrow at 7:30.
Facts over on Ward's World. We out. Goodbye.